Hey everyone, welcome back to 22 Panels. This is the podcast that aims to examine, explore, and elevate the medium of comics. And as always, across the interwebs from me is my good buddy Tad. Hey Tad, how's it going?
Hey Tyler, we're pre-recording.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we've ever really done before, but it's how the scheduler worked out. Because, on my watch it says like September 26th, but we're recording our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Because we decided to do a Halloween episode, all because of Greg and Fake and the Santos Sisters Halloween special, which we're going to drop this to coincide with.
Yeah.
And Chynna Clugston Flores has decided to join us because she likes Halloween a lot too, and therefore will ask better Halloween questions. At least that's my theory.
Let's hope.
So hi everybody.
Hello.
Everybody's smiling. This is audio.
Yeah, everybody's smiling.
Thanks for having us on, man.
All right. So where do we want to start, Ted?
Well, I'm just going to start with what inspired you to do a Halloween special?
Oh. Fake? You there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather. I might be coughing a little bit. I don't actually really remember what we came up with the Halloween special idea. I think I'm trying to remember.
It was a while ago.
We had the idea of like incorporating some other people's characters, and we had the idea of using like Mercy Spark, Hack Slash, and then for whatever reason we're like the Gut Ghost, and it all kind of made sense to like combine that into like a theme type of book. Since it really wasn't going to be like an actual like normal Santos Sisters issue, it kind of made sense to do like kind of a special themed Halloween issue where it's Santos Sisters and Friends. I think that's the origination from it.
Okay. Cool. So you said that you arranged Friends. Can you give us teases? I mean, you said Hack Slash and a couple others, or are we keeping most of those under wraps and for surprise?
Everything was everything was in the preview. So yeah, so we've got the Cassie and Vlad from Hack Slash. We've got Mercy Sparks and Hank from the Mercy Sparks comic, and then Gut Ghost, who is the Enzo creation. So we've got those three extra that appear in a couple of different of the stories, and then we also got some of the characters from our books that aren't actual Santos, like actually Amber or Alana. Some of the actual side characters have some of their own stories in this issue too.
Okay.
Well,
I just realized I should like pull it up and look at it, because that would be like the smart podcast person thing to do.
They did a review of it on bloodydisgusting.com a few months ago.
Did they?
Yeah. Yep. So it looks like comic book features Cassie and Vlad from Hack Slash, so that's awesome.
We're going to share the screen so everybody can see the wonderful cover.
Yep. Well, not our viewer or listeners at home, but...
Yeah, but the people here looking at it. I love the cat.
I do too. I love that it feels, like old school comic book, right? Obviously the story is not, but the artwork is one of my favorite aspects of it, where it just brings back all this nostalgia from old school comic books. You know what I mean?
I love the mansion up on the hill too.
Uh-huh. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's also a purple version too, so it's a little bit. It's got a couple different tweaks on it, so it's a little bit different.
Nice.
Oh, and the purple version is $6.66.
666. Nice. That's perfect. I hope my local store gets both of them in.
Making me track down variant covers now. I mean, come on, guys. I try to avoid the variants.
Well, that's the thing to do these days, isn't it?
It's the thing to do these days. So I mean, I know Tim Seeley off the top of my head for Hack Slash. Who's Mercy Sparks?
Mercy Sparks. Well, if you're sorry, I dropped my phone. Am I on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're familiar with the early Hack Slash, it was published by Devil's Due Comics, and that's where Mercy Sparks resides as well,
Okay.
and it's still going on.
Josh Blaylock. There we go.
That's right.
So did you reach out to them? Did you guys meet them at cons? How did you wind up putting together the team up?
Well, we know Josh from working with him. We actually do a lot of the coloring on this book, Mercy Sparks.
Okay.
And
yeah, I was just noticing that. You're listed among the artists.
Yeah, there you go.
Mercy Sparks Digital.
And then, of course, Tim is the local guy,
right?
Too.
I know Tim's.
Yeah, basically, we just asked them, and they said yes.
That's awesome. So the date, this is going to come out October 18th, correct?
Yes. So that's when we'll drop the episode. If for no other reason than we say so in the ad that we have in the issue. So we don't want people to go looking for the episode and not have it there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's had a great ad this.
What?
Great looking ad this time for sure.
Thank you. Well, we thank Chynna for loaning us the artwork, and we thank Kelly for putting it all together.
Kelly.
Because I just feel cool when I get to see myself inside a comic book. So thank you for taking my money and allowing me to do that.
Taking my money. That's true.
Yeah, appreciate it. No problem.
So
can I ask you guys some work related questions? Like, how do you work together? Like, when you guys get the script, like, what's the process for making a Santos Sisters issue?
So actually it's divided between script and cartooning.
Yep.
Fake's doing the script, and I'm doing the cartooning. That's basically the division.
Okay.
I mean, off air, he was telling us about your little room under the stairs where he changed you to your drawing table to make certain everything gets done on time. Do we need to call the authorities, or are you okay with that?
No, that's pretty accurate, and I'm okay with it. I didn't get out much this summer, that's for sure. But yeah. So, there's not. I get the scripts and I do my thumbnails and my layouts and everything, and I don't know. That's pretty much it. It's pretty well organized. That the script's usually ready to go, and I don't have to fight with it too much.
Are they pretty detail oriented, or do you kind of leave it open to Greg's interpretation?
Or do you work full on Marvel style and just say, this one is an Alana and Ambar story?
No, we haven't done that. We haven't done the Marvel
way.
Marvel way, which is nice because that puts a lot of burden on the cartoonist, I think. The scripts are fairly detailed. I mean, they have all the pertinent information. Occasionally some sight gags, but I'm free to draw in things as whatever seems fit for the story. Sometimes something comes to mind and I just and I'm able to just throw it in there. But yeah, that's the other nice thing about working on the grid that we do. It's just kind of the 6-panel grid.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy for that kind of keeps writing the script a little simpler too.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about insets or stuff like that.
Well, that's awesome. So did you guys happen to, no, I can't remember where I was going to go with my question. Shoot.
I'm just going to do the quick Halloween question. What was your favorite costume that you ever wore as a child? This is for everybody.
You know, I was really obsessed with Sesame Street, so I had an Ernie costume when I was really little that I still have pictures of, and it was one of those old school like plastic masks, that was
Nice.
just tied on with a string, but they look more creepy than fun, But that's the one I remember the most because I stopped trick or treating pretty young.
I think it
Really?
was
How young did you stop?
I like 10. I just wasn't into going out.
Doesn't
My
like
parents
candy?
I love candy. My parents bought all the candy and I would eat half of it while handing it out. I would always volunteer to hand it out while my siblings went out and trick or treated,
I think my favorite costume was probably when I was about 5 or 6, I guess. And it was just kind of one of those Ben Cooper, Bugs Bunny, plastic, like, masks and the little thing that you wear over. Like I've worn like, actual homemade stuff since then, but like I actually have a photograph of that still. I don't have a lot of pictures from when I was a kid. And I've got that one and it's pretty cool. I wish I still had that mask. I'd put it up on my wall right now.
My mom went all in on making a family set of Looney Tunes costumes one year.
Oh, really?
That unfortunately got destroyed in a flood later on, but I was Sylvester.
You were Sylvester? That's awesome.
My little brother was Tweety. My dad was Bugs Bunny. I can't remember what mom was right now.
That's really sweet though.
Yeah.
These were those costumes where you had like kind of a plastic. You had the plastic mask and then like a plastic smock that you wore with a picture of the character that you were.
Yep.
The elastic.
Exactly.
I remember those.
But
Yeah.
do you guys remember the ones from the 80s that had like the blow up though? It was like almost like an inner tube thing, but it was in the shape of like some kind of weird monster you put it on your head. I never had one of those, but I remember seeing everybody have those. It was like the cheap costume. Like now it's like the Scream mask or whatever. You can go to like the supermarket and buy it. But they had the ones that you strapped your head.
Yep.
And it was like super obnoxious.
I do remember
You don't
those.
see those anymore.
I remember those from the older kids had them when I was a kid. I was a elementary kid in the 80s, but I remember the older kids having them. I never got one either.
Yeah. No.
Mhm.
I remember making
Another
a
80s kid.
Superman when I was like 5.
You remember what?
I made a very good Superman when I was 5.
Did you?
Now,
I was Spider-Man once. I was really obsessed with Marvel. I still am obsessed with Marvel, but like I was Spider-Man once, but the costume was really cheap. And I remember like we were talking about the plastic smock. This was a plastic like suit, and it would rip out in the armpits, because it just wasn't. It was like wearing a garbage bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty bad costumes back then.
Uh-huh.
so what was your favorite, Craig?
I was just gonna say I don't remember it so much, but there's a picture of my brother and I where we're in the classic. I think it was a common thing for parents to throw their kids into was the hobo costume.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically just your dad's clothes and a little bit of mom's makeup on your face and make you look a little dirty and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Tyler, did you have time to remember your question?
No, it's completely gone. No, I was just about
Tried to buy him time. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay.
Fake. Who's your pick for the World Series this year? You told me I was supposed to ask you about sports.
I'm not. I'd have to wait till we get to the playoffs, but probably the Braves look pretty good. Braves or the Orioles.
I was about to say the playoffs are like a week away.
Well, I got all the teams. I like to see the first round or whatever before I make my decision or whatever. But
That's
one of
fair.
the
What about you, Ted?
I mean, it looks like the Cubs are actually going to eke in, so my heart wants the Cubs.
Yeah.
My head is leaning Braves or Orioles with kind of an outside chance of well, any number of other teams. Playoffs can be a crapshoot. The Braves or Orioles get wiped out early. It's anybody's. We got Marc here.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was gonna ask if Marc was coming.
Marc has joined the room.
His audio is not quite connected yet.
There we go. Just in time, Marc. We were talking about two things. First, your favorite Halloween costume from your childhood, and second, your picks for the World Series.
My favorite. I didn't have a childhood.
He was just born a full-grown man.
Pretty much.
Okay,
yeah.
your favorite adult Halloween costume.
God, I don't know, and I gotta think of something here because we're actually hosting a Halloween costume party at a small press show in Philly in a couple weeks.
Well, that's awesome.
Oh, you know what? I was a couple years ago, my wife and I did a like SoundCloud rapper tandem outfit sort of, and basically we got a bunch of temporary tattoos and did like a face tattoos and all sorts of stuff and had like big gold chains. So yeah, I'm gonna go SoundCloud rapper circa like 2016.
That's
Gotcha.
awesome.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting into cosplay. I mean, that's kind of like dressing up for Halloween, but I don't know what character I'd really like dive into yet.
Oh, I think you got a lot of options.
I don't know.
My favorite cosplayers are the ones that, definitely are on a budget.
Yeah.
I like seeing people's
You have
like
to get creative.
yeah, super creative on like a low budget is what I like to see. When somebody's stuff's too fancy, I mean, like craftsmanship's great or whatever, but also I don't know if it looks too
I
realistic.
mean, it all
or
depends because I do know some artists that if you actually talk to them, you discover that they're on a budget. You just don't realize it looking at their work because they're really good at working with the materials and doing crazy things with it.
Right.
Yeah, that's superb. I like the aesthetic of it looking like it's on a budget.
That's fair.
So-
So fake. Do you also concur on the hobo costumes, or did you have a different favorite costume?
No, when I was real little, my mom used to sew, so she would make us like costumes. So like me and the neighbor kid were like mice one year, and like something else, Raggedy Ann, and whoever went with Raggedy Ann, and then
Raggedy Andy?
and then as I got older, we did the same kind of junky plastic costumes. I was a Skeletor one year. I think I didn't do the hobo, but I did a variation of the hobo. I was a lumberjack.
Oh,
So we
okay.
did same thing, big flannel shirt of my dad, and like
Put a beard.
pair
Did you put a fake beard on or scribble one on?
on
Was
your
it a
face.
Monty Python reference or
What was that?
was it a Monty Python reference or just straight lumberjack action?
Just I was like 11, so probably no Monty Python.
Didn't know Monty Python then.
So I think in the state of Oregon, the word lumberjack is like a slur. I think you're supposed to say like logger. I've had people yell at me about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm from Minnesota. I always called them lumberjacks.
You would think. I mean, it seems like a fitting name. It doesn't seem derogatory, but I don't know. I guess things are a little different in Oregon.
That's funny. That's funny.
I mean, it's possible that they feel like lumberjack doesn't cover female loggers.
Yeah, sure.
It would
Or,
need to be
I
a
mean-
lumberjane, but then they'd have copyright infringement issues.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Maybe the jack part was some kind of like bad connotation, like 100 years ago or something. It was just kind of like lingered. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought they maybe take themselves too seriously.
There's that.
For yeah, I don't know. Usually blue collar people aren't that precious about titles, but again, I guess it's Oregon.
So
Marc,
yeah,
you missed. We talked a little bit about the fact that there's crossover stuff in the Halloween special. What excited you about working on a Halloween special with Santos Sisters?
Well, it's the spookiest time of year, so you know, we always get into it at my household.
Was that the line that we took for our ad, or was that the line that we didn't? That was one of the lines you gave me as an option for the ad, Chynna. The spookiest time of year.
Oh yeah, no. Let the spooky, I don't know, let the spookiness begin, or whatever.
Something like that.
Something along those lines.
I believe it's spooky season is here.
Oh, there we go. Greg might have it in front of him.
I did spend a moment staring at it, getting it ready for the presses. So I think that's what it was. Spooky season is here.
Spooky season is here. So, Chynna, you also way back wrote a Halloween comic or a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Talk randomly about that. I don't have a good question.
Dead Man's Party.
Yeah, that's
yeah. What's that?
nothing. My internet seems to be
sorry.
going weird. Like I can hear you guys and then it breaks up. So if I just randomly chime in, I'm sorry about that.
I told you we've got ghosts with us today.
Probably.
So you're gonna have to. You get to have fun with it in post, Tyler.
I know it's gonna be all
the spirits and maybe a Ghostbuster
It's the
somewhere.
haunted monitor.
It's the haunted podcast.
That'll work.
There you go.
All right, Chynna. Sorry about that.
No worries. I did a episode of Blue Monday. I love holidays, so I kind of did as many as I could and then put them into a collection. So we had, Halloween, we had Boxing Day, some random stuff in there. But of course, Halloween's my all-time favorite. It's like a sacred day in our household. So, it's based kind of off of Halloween I had in high school, but it's a gathering of the kids. And I actually, at the time, I wasn't watching The Simpsons so much. I had kind of dropped off. It was the early 90s. And to mid 90s, I didn't watch them as much. So I didn't even know about the Treehouse of Horror. Mm-hmm. So I actually have them getting together and telling scary stories. And it was not even on purpose, like, aping it. But I guess it kind of ended up that way. And they go into, a take on Dark Shadows and Return of the Living Dead, which is my all-time favorite, horror movie. Obviously it kind of wrestles with Night of the Living Dead, but Return of the Living Dead, it has the punkers in it. It's so much fun. It's got a great soundtrack. It's got the Cramps, of course. So I have a take on that. And then I forget what the other one was, but yeah, so I did that one. But now this year, though, I have a 2-part story coming out for the Addams Family. It's called Charlatan's Web. So part 1 and part 2.
November 22nd.
Yeah, part 2 should be November 22nd, I think, and then part 1 is October. I at first understood it was going to come out in September, so I actually did the story about the witches' Thanksgiving, which we just passed, and so now I have a Halloween cover that's going to be coming out in November, and so it's going to be a little shifted, but you can read comics any time of the year.
I hope that that things haven't been pushed back this far, but what I'm looking at right now at previews is number 1 in November and number 2 in January, which doesn't make sense.
Well, for once, that's not my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault.
Not me being late this time. No, I'm just saying, for the world, it's not my fault this time.
Yeah.
I didn't push it
I
back.
have seen your cover for the reprinting of the Family Bodies issue is out on the stands right now and brilliant. So people should go pick that up.
I did send you the second one though. I sent you the Halloween one, just in case too.
Okay.
But anyway, So yeah, there's that. It's coming out sometime this year, I think. We'll see.
I mean, it is
You can read
up
it for
on
next
preview, so
Halloween.
it hasn't been canceled.
No. Of course, that'd be my luck, but you know.
Hey, as long as they pay you first.
Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. You know.
As long
We'll
as
see.
they pay you first. That's the order it's got to go. Pay.
Yeah.
And do whatever.
Yeah,
you want.
Goodfellas comes to mind.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
Comics.
Wait.
So
People are
weird.
getting paid for making comics?
Oh, I didn't say
mean-
well. I got a few peanuts to show for it. That's about it.
I didn't even know it was an option.
If that. Yeah.
I'm gonna share the
Exposure
cover
and
with
peanuts,
everybody,
that's it.
because this cover is truly beautiful.
Oh
And
yeah,
you
that
also
rips.
have the really cool haunted mansion. You guys got the haunted mansion themes going.
Haunted mansions rule.
It's a
You
good
can't avoid
trope.
it.
Yeah, I think they're an integral part of every Halloween experience.
yeah.
Has anybody ever been to a haunted mansion?
I mean, but beyond Disney's haunted mansion.
Well,
Like
I've never even been to that one.
Oh, well, yeah, California. So definitely been to Disneyland a few times.
Okay.
The real one, not the one in Florida, which does not count because that's not real Disney. So
No.
you got to go to the original.
Actually, my buddy Chris, he sent me a YouTube, and I'll see if I can find it for you guys later. But he did like behind the scenes, like off the books camera stuff for Disney and specifically Disneyland. So he sent me like a YouTube video of the ghosts of Disneyland. They had access to the park after hours to go around doing all sorts of crazy stuff to
Well, that's awesome. Like I have had a couple paranormal experiences in my own house where I've heard my name being called out when like there's no one home kind of thing. And I don't
that
believe
was just your daughter.
I don't believe in anything supernatural, but man, it creeped me out. The hearing literally someone calling my name throughout my house and then to realize there was no one else home was very not traumatizing, but made me really second guess my staunch atheism, going, maybe there's more out there than just meets the eye.
I don't know. I figured there might be time loops or something, you know.
Could
The
be.
veil's
Yeah.
thin, the time loop's there. It's not necessarily like a spirit or something, but it could be.
Well, and it
be
doesn't
something
require a god. It
No.
could be the absence of God means that
Yeah.
like everybody stays here as ghosts.
That's true. Could be.
Yeah,
You can keep your atheism if you want.
exactly.
So what can you guys tell us about the story behind this Halloween issue? I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but how did the storyline come about?
Us?
Yeah, that'd be you again.
Oh, well, how many stories are there? There's like 6 or 7 little stories.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
yeah,
a
that's the
40
part.
pager, I think, is what you've got listed.
Yeah. So they're all different. They're not tied together or anything. They're just
Oh, okay.
little spooky vignettes.
Is there any difference in the two covers? Like one of them is, $5 something for price, and the other one is $666. Is there any difference or just the cover difference?
Well, I mean,
Well, so financially, the difference will be this might make up for the money we lost on the 420 issue.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, there's definitely a difference in one of the ghosts. Or in the
Yeah,
ghosts.
Gut Ghost Guts are hanging out. I think the
Yeah.
dialogue's different.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
definitely
dialogue
pick
is
up
different.
the variant.
Yeah, it's like one of those like
The van changes colors.
little tiny things. Like I forget what was it like
Spot the difference thing.
Yeah.
that's kind of like that. There's like so many different things. that are-
Cassie's dress changes colors.
Whoa! You said no spoilers, man.
This is just the covers. I'm doing it at Previews World. And besides, we're actually not dropping this episode until this book is on the stands. So people should have it in their hands.
Run
while
out
they're
and grab
listening to
it.
We could do a read through. This could be a read along Santos Sisters Halloween special. And, you know, it wouldn't be spoiling anything. It'd just be somebody giving crazy dialogue and sound effects.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Actually, if you want to send us early copies, Tyler and I can record the read along special.
We'll do a read
Tack
along.
it onto this. Totally do that.
Would you?
That's funny. That's
I think we can make that happen.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Also, somebody needs to hook Chynna up with all of your stuff because her local comic shop wasn't cool.
You know, it's funny.
What?
Mine is like hit and miss. Like we didn't get issue 4 at my local shop, but then we got issue 5.
And this is where
my
I need to.
shop's cool. It's just they're going out of business. It's not their fault.
Oh,
This is where I also have to
Oh, it's a bummer.
remind people that Tyler and Chynna live in the boonies.
yeah.
Yes.
Chynna, where do you live?
Well, I'm about 45 minutes north of Fresno on the way to Yosemite National Park.
Oh, sure. I'm in
Yeah,
the middle
so
of
it's-
nowhere, Minnesota, right out in the prairie.
And
Oh, wow.
Tyler, I can tell you why your store had issue 5.
Why's that?
Well, because when they got in issue 4 for you, you spent half an hour running around the store showing everybody the ad you had.
I know. I did do that. Took
So
some
they
pic-
got issue 5 because they figured you'd do that again.
I know.
Appreciate you doing the legwork for us.
Oh yeah, it's fun. Like I'll sell the Santos Sisters to anybody. I think it's so smart. The artwork is awesome. I love the throwback, the nostalgia. I don't know the words I want to use for the artwork, but you know, it's got an Archie quality to it, right? I just love it. And so I went around our local store when all the patrons in there. I'm like, have you bought Santos Sisters? I don't even know what that is. Okay, buy it. You'll love it. It's so
Here.
funny.
Take this.
Yep, just take it. I'll buy it for you.
I've been known to do that. If I really believe in a book, it's like, here. You
Yeah,
know.
it's awesome, man. The world needs more of that. I think that kind of helps build a community and grow things in
Oh,
a
we lost
in an
Chynna.
organic
Hopefully she
way.
comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I a couple of different times we did like 2-for-1s at my local store where I paid cost on the first 2 issues. And we stuck a 22 panels thing in the bag with them with a link to the interview with the creator. And it's like, I love this series. There aren't enough polls on that. Here's the first 2 issues for the price of 1.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do more of that. I haven't been organized enough.
Yeah, I like those ideas of getting creative like that and doing. I mean, 'cause this podcast is growing a lot amongst creators and things like that, and I would like us to expand into getting more well known amongst casual comic book fans, right?
That would be nice.
Because it seems like all of our listeners are creators, which is awesome.
All of our listeners are also guests.
Exactly.
Well, I think that's an important part of the community, but yeah, I definitely think your guys' reach could widen.
Yeah, so we're trying to think of creative things to do. Like Tad said, buying out a couple issues and then sticking our ads in there and in the bag with it and saying, "Hey, listen to our interview with this creator. It's awesome."
And hopefully then they also pull the issue. I was disappointed. That was actually what the 4 times that I've done it so far.
Yeah.
He sold them all out immediately, but they led to like 1 extra pull.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like they went and they read them and went, yes, I must order this book. And it's like, man, that was what I wanted you to do.
That's the goal. But anyway, so what are
the Halloween issue is sold really well. So we sold like almost double of what we've been selling. So they should be in quite a bit more stores for this.
Very
issue,
cool.
I know we've ordered them for our local store. I've made sure to make sure that they get them in this time. So
I'm actually literally writing my store now to make certain that, because I know that I'll have one waiting for me down at Challengers,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna ask my local store to get me both covers.
That's awesome.
And China's back.
Is she? Wasn't
Yep.
sure. She must have lost her internet there.
Yeah, she messaged me.
Mine is getting sketchy. Like everybody freezes every once in a while, so that kind of stinks for the recording. But it'll be all right. I'll edit it. It'll sound good.
I'm telling you, you got to just you got to
Put in
make
spooky
any and
sounds.
all audio irregularities in this episode. You need to turn into like the haunted episode.
Yeah.
That's your challenge, Tyler.
Okay,
You got almost a month to do it.
I can do it. I'll buy one of those like soundtracks that have that you would play like outside your house while kids are trick or treating, full of spooky sounds and things like that. You know.
Bubbling cauldrons.
Yep.
and-
Yeah, and that'll be like playing in the background. So when you guys listen to this, you'd be like, "What the hell is that noise?" Just random sound effects.
Sounds
stuff.
amazing.
But
Yeah, those
what
are great.
what are you guys' backgrounds? I mean, Greg, where did you go to school for art or writing or anything like that, or did you just kind of all on your own?
I'd say mostly on my own. I did one year at the Savannah College of Art and Design.
Yep,
Okay.
I know quite a few people that went to SCAD.
Yeah, SCAD's one of the major pipelines right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just met a guy not too long ago. Mark, what's that guy who does hobo law?
Oh, Pat Rooks.
Yeah, he went to SCAD.
Yeah, he's a Georgia guy.
I think
Yeah.
both Kelly Thompson and Meredith McLaren went there, didn't
Yep.
they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I wasn't
You know,
really
Chris
going to-
Schweizer taught there for a while.
Yeah, they're pretty good with the sequential art courses, from what I understand. When I went, I was, I just barely got through the prerequisites. I was gonna major in illustration, but it wasn't really for me. So I kind of
Sequential's
dropped
more
out.
fun anyway.
I did enjoy the printmaking classes. I took a few
Ah.
of those.
That was my. I have an art degree, and
My wife's a printmaker too.
yep, and printmaking was my focus at college for sure. I just don't have the equipment to do it on my own anymore. You know what I mean? It's so
Well, what's
expensive.
cool? Well, what's cool over here in the Chicagoland area, there's a community college out in the county over, DuPage
Yeah.
County College.
College of DuPage. I went to College of DuPage for a while. My son's
Yeah,
gone to
yeah.
College of DuPage.
I took
See
a
you.
lithography class there, and it was just full of people, just like it was like their fourth or fifth time taking the class.
Yep.
Just because you get access to all the facilities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That was cool.
you know, I know for a fact that CLC is also working on expanding their art program, particularly for like community students. So if there are classes that you want to take, let me know, because my wife might be the person that they have teaching most of them.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
What's CLC?
What?
What is that CLC?
College of Lake County.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Aren't
That's up.
Where are you now? I thought you were in Buffalo Grove area.
No, that's Mark.
Oh, that's
I'm
Mark.
I'm in the city.
Oh, you're in the city. Oh, wow. Good man. Cities are good. Then you
Yeah.
have lots of options.
Tad, about how
Right.
far away are you from the city? Is it about 45 minutes?
Half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending on what part of the city, maybe an hour.
Like I said, my son lives in.
Traffic.
I'm trying to think of the town my son lives in.
He's in-
Glenbrook?
Yeah, I thought he was in Northbrook.
Northbrook. Yeah, he goes to
He
Glenbrook.
goes
is
to
his high school.
Glenbrook North.
Yep. Yeah. And I go visit him all the time in October for his birthday, so we're gonna do a couple haunted houses while I'm there, just to tie it back to the Halloween theme here.
Are we still gonna do?
Yes, but my dates change. Yes, but my dates change when I'm coming out to see him. So if the show's still running, 2 weeks later than I had said.
Oh no, the when you said was literally the last weekend. So
okay, yeah, my dates changed because of just work stuff. But
well, then I'm happy that I haven't bought tickets yet.
Okay, good deal.
Because as much as I'm happy to give them money, I have been twice already, and we'll be going a third time, and they're $30 tickets. So eventually it adds up.
Yeah.
And I won't plug them again because by the time people are listening to this, they'll be closed.
They'll be closed. Yep. But anyway.
No, I'll tell Greg and Mark, if you haven't gone down to see Innocent Seduction at the City Lit Theater, it's about the comic hearings in the 50s.
Oh, okay.
Bill Gaines and Frederick Wortham and Janice Ballou and Matt Baker. The characters centering around. It's really, really good.
What's it called?
Written by Marc Pratt with Sean Hargrove as Bill Gaines. I have to call them out because they're also regulars on the show. So, we got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Bill Gaines is the Mad Magazine guy, isn't it?
That is. And that, I mean, you just gave away the end of the play. But yeah, it's how he went from the EC Comics guy to becoming the Mad Magazine guy. It was kind of how he wound up winning, even though they tried really hard to drive him out of business.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I was looking really forward to seeing it. I'm kind of bummed that it closes that weekend, but I can't make it out to your neck of the woods before the 28th. I think is the weekend I'm coming. I'll let you know for
how come nobody's come up with teleportation yet?
I know.
I mean, aren't we coming close to Star Trek? I don't know when Star Trek starts in the.
In the time frame.
Yeah. What's the actual star date in Star Trek?
I don't know. I'm not that big of a Trekkie. Well, anyway, Fake. What's your background?
Well, me and Greg went to high school together, so that's how we kind of originally found each other. And we've done, I don't know, we've worked together on miscellaneous things since high school, even during high school and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then my like regular, I guess I worked like just basic. I worked McDonald's, I worked Kinko's, I worked other miscellaneous things, but I haven't worked at like a real job in like, I don't know, like a decade or so. So I guess that.
Does that feel pretty good? Like just being independent and making your own way?
For sure. Yeah, we moved I'm on the Pacific coast in Mexico, and no, it's nice. It's nice. The weather's good. Not too stressed out.
Yeah. Well, keep on moving. But Chynna, I'm very familiar with your work. What's your background? Like, where did you go to school, or did you, like I said, same question.
Did I go to school to get into comics or get?
Yeah.
No, I was self-taught, and was trying to break in the early to mid '90s.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just kept working at it, kept going. I finally went to my first official Comic-Con in 1994, and it was WonderCon, and then went to San Diego Comic-Con and sat in those long lines, the portfolio reviews that were horrifying. You'd hear rumors about people saying, don't quit your day job and all that kind of stuff, and everybody's just kind of nervous there, but, sitting there for like 4 hours and stuff. And yeah, just finally got to a point where, I started getting work, and that's just went from there, but it comes and goes. So now I'm back in school as I actually got, published like in, it was 98. And then I got my own series in like 2000. And now though, because there's no safety net, really, there's no union or anything, I'm looking into actually getting a teaching degree. So I'm back in school finally for that. And I'm going to go ahead and finish it. And then, keep working on my own stuff. I'm kind of wanting to just do my own books instead of, other folks' stuff.
Yeah.
most of the time. Now, if I
What
could,
what
yeah, if
ages
I
are
could
you
do the-
hoping to teach?
I'd like to do high school, and then if I don't croak first and like work on a master's and maybe teach in college.
Exactly.
So
That's
we'll
exactly.
see how it goes.
That's exactly what my plan is. Like I've got my teaching degree, and I teach 7th through 12th grade art, and like I really want my master's of fine art and to be able to teach at a college level, printmaking specifically or graphic design, one of the two. I think that would just be
That's
awesome.
cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. Mark, what about you?
Yeah, I love like lino cuts and stuff.
Oh, I know. I've done so many lino cuts before, and then I just kind of once I didn't have the press at my house anymore. Once I graduated school, like I just kind of like fell off, and just kind of like lost my edge a little bit. So I'm really eager to get back to hopefully
Kelly
starting a
just
master's.
uses a rolling pin.
She uses a rolling pin, and does it have enough pressure and work well?
She makes. I mean, you know my wife.
Yeah.
She can put enough pressure on it.
Yeah. Yeah. The shirts look
She
great.
can bench press me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry about that, Mark. What's your background?
So I went to film school.
Nice.
That kind of sucked.
Oh,
I was trash. But I didn't make the most of it, and in hindsight was also a part of it. But yeah, so that experience didn't really help me too much with making comics or anything. But it's like comics are just something I've kind of always been into.
Mm-hmm.
So the language of it is just kind of ingrained in me. So I think it was like a natural progression to want to make them at some point. Yeah, but aside from comics, I have a shitty day job running an automotive repair facility for some reason. I don't know. I don't even like cars. I don't know much about them.
It's just your day job, huh?
Yeah, I just,
And hopefully nobody that employs you listens to comic podcasts.
Yeah,
to
they
know that you don't know.
there's not a lot of crossover with car people and comic people, except for one time I think at McCormick when they were doing C2E2, like both of the industry conventions were like right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think there's like a lot of weird stare downs from dudes in like dad jeans and polo shirts, and then like cosplayers dressed like Rogue from X-Men or whatever.
There's a little bit of crossover among creators. I know that there are some artists that are car freaks. You can generally tell by looking at their art. If their cars are incredibly detailed enough that you can go, okay, and I don't know cars, so I'm literally making this up as I go. That's a 62 Mustang, and that's a 71 whatever, and then they're car geeks.
Right.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I suppose you could definitely tell in people's work when they make those choices. It's probably
Right.
something that they're passionate about.
I mean, Frank Miller's definitely an old car geek.
Is he?
Because like in Sin City, you'll see like very specific classic like 30s and 40s cars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can think of any evidence that he's a newer car geek, but he definitely has some of the old ones down.
He just doesn't look like a good driver to me.
I don't know if he does drive. He's a city boy. He might not have ever gotten his license.
Yeah, maybe.
Depends on the city, though.
What?
I love cars. I can't draw cars for shit, though. I need that reference really badly, not from memory, but
Yeah.
But I love old cars like Falcons and Galaxies and stuff.
I do too.
Or
Yeah.
older ones like
An old Ford Falcon would be so fun to have,
yeah, like something mid '60s.
Yep.
Or even early '60s. They're kind of more curvy.
Yep.
But I love it. But I can't.
A 65 Buick Riviera is my dream car, actually.
I'm gonna look that up right now because I don't know what that looks like. But mine,
I don't know what any of these cars you're talking about look like.
mine would probably be like a 1970s Chevelle. Like I'm really big into American muscle cars, and I think that would just
Yeah,
be
I
like a
am
lot
up
of fun.
for it.
I'll
There's
take,
some that are really sweet.
Can I have a Millennium Falcon? Does that count?
A Millennium Falcon, that's awesome.
You could make a falcon look like a millennium. I bet somebody. I wonder if somebody actually has done that. I bet somebody's done that.
They have
They must
actually
have.
made
There's
a
gotta be
life-size
crossover somewhere.
Millennium Falcon down in like Tennessee. It was like a crowdfunding.
No, I mean a
project
falcon, like a
where people
Ford
like made
Falcon.
different stuff.
made up to look like one.
I don't think it actually flies though.
Funny. Cool. So what
All
else?
right.
Go ahead.
Next Halloween segment. Favorite candy to get when you're trick or treating.
My favorite to buy though at Halloween time is candy corn. But I don't usually, kids usually don't get that when they're out trick or treating because it's loose, right? And they're really big on.
But when you were
package.
trick or treating, what houses made you happy?
Oh, I liked the Reese's houses.
Yeah,
I like Reese's peanut butter cups.
I think I gotta go Butterfinger just because there were so many more Reese's houses.
Were there a lot by you guys?
Yeah, it felt like almost like a third of the houses had Reese's.
That wasn't
and
so
Butterfinger seemed rare. So I'm going to say Butterfinger was my favorite to get. We lost Chynna again. Hopefully she'll make it back.
My daughter's at that perfect trick-or-treating age right now, Like the last year and the year before, she was like a little bit too young to like eat all her candy anyway, so I like got most of it, so that was awesome. But now she's 5, so she's really excited for it. We just ordered her costume, which there's I think it's called PJ Masks. It's a cartoon for young kids, and it's about these kids who wear pajama costumes kind of thing. I don't know. But anyway, so she had to be one of the characters from that show. So we got her costume ordered, and we were, behind the 8 ball this time and got it done and didn't slack on it like other years where we've, really been up against the wire waiting for costumes to arrive.
Cool. So, Greg, fake. Marc, favorite Halloween candies.
So I'm super foreign and grew up in a foreign ass neighborhood, I'll call it. And I'm gonna go either like Ferrero Rocher or a nice Kinder Bueno.
Kinder Bueno, I like that.
Yeah, I was a sugar person, so I like the Smarties or the Sweet Tarts.
Smarties are awesome. I love candy. I have such a sweet tooth. Like when I was a kid, I got so many cavities, like because I was really bad at brushing my teeth, and I would eat any sweets I could find. Yeah, so to this day, I obviously regret it because half my teeth are full of fillings, but Smarties were always awesome. I like Smarties a lot. I like sweet anything.
Yeah. We used to crush the Smarties up and snort them like you do with the pixie sticks.
Did that hurt? I mean, I've never snorted anything because I'm like too scared of stuff going up my nose.
No, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
Okay, just a quick sugar high.
Not even that. Just, I mean, maybe. I mean, mostly you do it after eating a big pile of candy anyway. But it's just something that hyperactive kids do while laughing uncontrollably.
I do like pixie sticks though, like you just mentioned, just dumping like a whole pile of sugar right in your mouth.
Yeah.
Do they still make those?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, don't they make every candy known to man around Halloween?
Probably.
Oh yeah. They got...
And for that matter, they brought Reggie bars back.
What
I
are
don't know if
Reggie
I've had
bars?
one of those.
What's a Reggie bar?
Reggie bars are the Reggie Jackson candy bar from like the 70s. They brought them back. My comic shop owner just ordered a new box of them. He still has one of his boxes of the original Reggie bars.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I wonder what that would do to your intestines.
I remember, I bought a box of like 1988 Topps packs in like 2005,
How was the gum?
and I chewed all the gum. Wasn't particularly good.
No,
It was very powdery.
I was just gonna say it
Yeah.
probably just broke. Didn't it just break when you chewed it?
I mean, it mostly just broke in 1988. So yeah, by 2005.
I used to love the gum, and I remember those cards. Weren't they like the back of the cards like a goldish brown?
Depending on the year, but yeah,
Yeah, I remember
that
those.
was
I remember getting
87.
those.
They were goldish brown.
Yeah, that's what I had the most of because that's what I was into baseball card collecting. But
Yeah.
cool. Well, so what are you guys doing for? I know that we've got some conventions coming up this weekend. What are you guys doing for promotion?
You'll be at Boise this weekend, but that's 2 weeks ago for anybody listening. So, Marc said something about you're hosting a Halloween party in Philadelphia. When is that?
So there's a small press show called PCX, Philly Comics Expo, that this really awesome shop called Partners and Sons.
Partners and Sons.
Yeah. So they're hosting, or they kind of put on this convention. I think it's maybe in its third or fourth year, and yeah, a lot of cool people are going to be there, and we're hosting the after party, which is going to be a Santos Sisters Halloween
As
costume
I'm
contest.
looking at it right now, that looks like it's October 14th.
Yep, 14th.
So when people are listening to this, it'll be last Saturday.
Yeah, that is true. This is going to come out after that's done.
So, we tried to this is the problem with doing stuff ahead of time.
Yeah.
We tried to plug where you're going to be at, but you'll have already been there.
Oh, I mean,
You guys want us to go back and re-record this real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I don't like?
No. I'm looking forward to seeing what Tyler does with it. I thought it would be fun to talk to you guys and then mess around with it.
Put some Halloween theme stuff with it.
It's Halloween theme.
I can do it. I can do that.
Yeah.
But
there we go. What's your favorite Halloween tradition? Are you like Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin fans? Do you have to watch Halloween or some absolutely ridiculously scary horror movie every year? Halloween traditions for everybody.
I have to listen to Rocky Horror, the Rocky Horror album.
Okay.
Through at least once.
Okay.
I usually watch it at Halloween time, and I try to pick out a different movie every year. I don't have to watch like Halloween, but I pick out a different movie every year, like Halloween 3. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's like the only one without Michael Myers in it. And it's like a completely different story because I guess the movie makers were going to go into thinking of the Halloween franchise as being more of an anthology at the time. So when they made Halloween 3, they didn't want it to have anything to do with Michael Myers. And so I might play that one again this year because I haven't watched it forever.
Yeah, that makes a lot of do a sequel without the main part of your franchise.
I know.
The Silver Shamrock one?
Yep.
Where you put the masks on and yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Actually, the skeleton last year for that for Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've got we actually had the glow in the dark masks, and 3 of us here dressed up as each of them.
That's awesome.
The 3. Yeah.
What about you, Ted? You're not really a fan of horror stuff. Do you watch any scary movies or anything like that?
I definitely have to do Great Pumpkin.
You do? Okay.
Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown has to happen sometime in October.
Yep.
It's just necessary.
I usually miss it when I try to I'll try to catch it on TV,
See, we have our own copy. We can watch it anytime we want. We don't have to wait for it on TV.
See, there's something kind of special about catching it when it's on TV. You know what I mean?
Except I don't even have cable or anything now, so
I know.
I couldn't catch it.
That's true.
Also, at Halloween, we generally find various pet costumes and see how long we can keep it on the animals.
Will your cat let you dress it up?
Let the Eddie here, we got an elephant mask for that once I managed to put on just tight enough and just the right way that it stayed on him for a whole 7 minutes.
Wow, I think that's some kind of record.
No. We got a Yoda mask for my cat Matt when he was young, and it stayed on long enough to take the picture. And by long enough to take the picture, I mean Kelly had like his head in the mask in one hand and the camera in the other hand, took the picture, let go, and he was out of it. So
did it catch the shredded flesh hanging from her arm while that was happening, or was that caught too? Just curious.
I think she's pretty good at like because she clips their nails on a semi-regular basis, so she's gotten really good at finding the way to hold them so that they can't dig in. I mean, they're clawed.
I'd love to win that one.
But she doesn't let it go too long. But she's got this knack for getting like her elbow under the legs and the back, and her hand under the head, and she just has it down to a science. And look at the way he's looking at me. He's like, "Mom taught you how." What's going on here? So Halloween traditions is what we're talking.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I just like having trick-or-treaters come to my house. You know what I mean? I like seeing their costumes. I like the atmosphere outside. I love the weather, I like the kind of cold, balmy.
Actually, I gotta ask Fake, you're down on the Atlantic coast of Mexico. Anything different, the same? How does Halloween work in your neighborhood?
Well, here it's really kind of lo-fi here. There's really not too much going on. The kids dress up when they go to school and stuff like that, but there's not really anybody goes out trick-or-treating or anything like that. In Mexico City, it's more Americanized now in some places, so that some of the malls, they do it. Some of the storefronts in certain towns will have set up for the kids to go trick-or-treating. Where I'm at, it's really not too much. There's some cemetery stuff that like traditionally, like the people would go to the cemetery, and like I think it's like I don't know if it's November 1st or the 31st or something like that. There's one of those dates that they do that type of stuff, but it's not not
November
really.
1st is All Saints Day.
Like I know in some parts of Mexico, we went to one year. This is like 20 years ago. We went to Pascuaro, whereas they've got like a big island, and where it's kind of like where a lot of the traditions came from in Mexico, where they do a lot of celebration stuff like that. But when we went there, it was mostly just like people drinking. So it's just like another excuse to kind of hang out and drink and stuff like that. So I don't know how much tradition is involved, but I think there's a lot of drinking in a lot of these things. So
King tradition. I mean,
yeah.
For some people, they're the same thing.
They're the same thing.
I mean, I'm in Chicago. They had to cancel the Southside Irish Parade a couple of times because the tradition of getting drunk and trashing the entire South Side is that strong.
But yeah, I think for other traditions, I love watching scary movies. So that's always a time when I do it. I'll watch the whole Saw marathon. They're pretty.
My son once spent a significant amount of time trying to convince me that I would like watching Saw.
Really? No, me knowing you, I don't think you would like Saw.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, do you know your father at all?
I mean, they're gross. They're gross. It's like watching a Rob Zombie movie, right? Just gratuitous.
Yeah, no, I've never watched one. I don't intend to. My version of scary is like I'll watch Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead is cool.
It's
Dawn
fun.
of the Dead, keep it away from me. But Shaun of the Dead, that I can handle.
It's funny. That's a good movie. Well, guys, we're at that hour mark. Tad, is there any more
Well, we
he wanted to, wasn't sure who needed to get going.
You've told us all sorts of your traditions, but we haven't heard from Greg or Marc or Chynna about what they do at Halloween. I mean, do you like to decorate a ton? Do you scare the crap out of the little kids that come to the door?
Unfortunately, I have to work through trick-or-treating hours, but we do go pretty hard on the decor, both in the house and on the front lawn.
Okay.
I think we scale it up a little bit every year. We're not quite to the point where we've gotten one of those like 30-foot skeletons, if you've seen those out and about.
I saw like a 25-footer down the street from me.
Did you really? God, that's huge.
Those, I guess, sell out immediately at Home Depot, so I think they're pretty hard to get.
They're pretty expensive, too. I can't believe people spend that much on lawn decorations. I have a Jack Skellington for my yard, but, that was like $40,
Dying to get one of those sandworms, personally.
Oh, that would be cool to have one of his.
Oh, the Beetlejuice, like big stripey, they're really awesome.
Just
really
kind of
cool
coming through your yard like that.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list.
But I also want to have my Spirit Horseman. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's definitely on my list.
Do you do anything else,
Marc? I just have a bunch of like lights. So there's like a whole light show out front, I guess. Like projector lights and stuff. And yeah, skeletons and.
Anybody play the crazy soundtrack on Halloween for the kids coming up?
We used to when I was a kid. We did that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I should get back into it and do it this year.
We're in the sticks, so we actually have to drive. Go ahead.
To drive.
Yeah, we got to drive to another neighborhood to go trick or treating. Sorry, I was waiting for you, Marc.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry, keep interrupting you. I was gonna say this guy I work with. I forgot what suburb it's in. It's like somewhere up north of Chicago, but apparently he's got like in his lawn he does this whole elaborate thing. He's got like 50 animatronics and like it's like 4 or 5 hearses, so he goes all out. I think people from far and wide go to see it. I haven't quite made it over there yet.
I haven't seen quite that crazy, but we've got a few people in the neighborhood that have like seriously developed their stuff over the years. Build out like the haunted pathway, have their own foam fake bricks and spider webs and tombstones and skeletons.
See, that's fun. We used to
climbing out of the ground next to the tombstones.
We used to drive around, like people drive around and look at Christmas lights. We would drive around and look at Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That's fun stuff.
Yeah. My dad knew all like the good neighborhoods to go to,
We had.
That's the thing too. Getting to the areas that have like the really cool old houses. That's nice. Sorry, Greg. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say there was this one house on the block every year that would hang bats from their trees, except they weren't vampire bats. They were baseball bats.
I love it.
Dungeon Masters.
I love it. Well, thank you all for joining us. I know Tyler wants to go tuck his daughter in.
Yeah, she waved at me that she was going to bed.
Right. I'm looking so forward to seeing the Santos Sisters Halloween special. I'm looking so forward to seeing the Addams Family Charlatan's Web whenever it comes out, hopefully before November.
I like that
possibly
title,
as late as November.
Thank you.
And also Family Bodies is on sale now.
The bodies issue. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bodies issue is on sale now.
I love it. I picked it up. I'm a huge Addams Family fan, and I love the Bodies issue. I tried to find it digitally first, but I was unable to find it, and then ran out and got a physical copy.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I'm actually spacing who is inside on that one. But there's some fun
I
stuff
might
in
have
there.
it right
Really
here.
good.
Zoe Quinn and Phil Murphy.
There you go.
Every once in a while,
Nice.
I'm on top of things. Not too often. So for Chynna, for Greg, Marc, and Fake from the Santos Sisters. This has been great. This has been the 22 Panels Halloween special. And I'm going to take it tonight. Tyler, we'll see you after the next page.
Later. Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22 Panels Podcast.